Why?
And we have to.
This one already blow up?
Nope, you just killed Strain. Way to go.
I didn't pull.
I'm still blaming you. I'm blaming you. Ha 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 ha.
This is why I'm going to play a mage in classic hardcore. So I
That's
can
like you'll never die on a paper mage.
Well, no, what I'm going to do before every pull, I'm going to plop down a portal, and if things go sideways, I'm going to hop right through it.
Sadly, you
can't
can't.
portal in combat, and they took away bubble hearse.
You can portal pre-combat, and it stays there for 60 seconds.
It stays there, but you can't click it.
You can't click it in combat.
You can't? You sure?
No.
Yeah.
Yes. I've tried.
Okay.
No, I think the best, dude, the best tune
shit, there
for
goes my master
hardcore
plan.
is probably a rogue, because you can always vanish and run.
Or you could just have a group of people, and one's a healer and one's a tank, and y'all just mow things down.
I'll be a druid because they're fucking awesome in that kind of environment. Because I can stealth around and heal myself, and blah blah.
Now, are they going to make it so, like, if you die and there is a healer and they're able to res you, are they allowing that?
No, you're dead. You're dead.
You're
So
dead,
res
dead.
is no
There is
longer.
no heals. There's no soul stone. There's no battle res.
Wait,
there's
no heals?
No shaman lock.
Yeah, reincarnation
rock.
also doesn't work.
Yeah, reincarnation doesn't work. Like,
they're taking out all forms of PvP except for a for fun PvP where if you die for real. There are no PvP vendors.
no, it's duels to the death.
No.
Holy
They've said that they've taken out all PvP vendors, but they will still have a PvP mode for people to play if they want.
Well, and there's duels to the death, and you like
Yeah.
collect ears apparently. Like, I'm so gonna duel until I die.
Yeah, we'll summon once we get. Let's kill these two, and then we'll plop down a summoning stone thing, and then hopefully Tex looks like he's logging in. Hopefully Berthel's here soon.
Sure.
Yarg.
And for the record, I'm watching a video right now of a scuffed pull. God damn it. Of a scuffed pull.
Maybe you shouldn't go to hardcore.
But a scuffed
he'll just never
EWL
get out of
pull,
level
and they
20.
all jump through the portal. So there's a video. I've seen the evidence.
That's probably on the unofficial. I think they're making changes for.
Yeah, they might be making changes.
Yeah, they're definitely. They said they're taking all that away. In the
Oh,
repo.
they want to go.
At Ani?
Yeah.
Yes, we are starting at Ani.
We'll summon.
Shoot. I left off at the. I was at the.
That's fine. We've got a warlock here. We'll just kill another ad, and then we'll put a portal.
Tex, which group do you want to be in? You move yourself wherever you want.
Pump squad, please.
You can be in Pump Squad. Who should I kick out?
It's gonna be.
I kick out that warrior.
I do need 1% hit.
We've got.
We have shaman in
gold
every group. So,
in every group.
Yeah,
So
that's not an issue. We actually have more than for Ani. We have more than one shaman.
Am I a shaman?
No, but we have 6 shaman right now.
Did you just ask if you were a shaman?
I have 1% hit, but I'm not a shaman.
I maybe he forgot who he was.
I guess saying there's a goat in every group.
Everybody bring their medallion of alliance.
Yes, I always have mine.
Yeah. So when we get to trial tonight, guys, I think we're gonna do we're gonna have to limit ourselves to at least get a full clear. So we're probably gonna be at like four wipes, and then we're gonna have to knock it down to normal for the fight, and then so we keep moving. Just as a heads up.
That's fair enough.
It's like 6 bosses. You can always do like 30 minutes a boss if that's the case.
Yeah. I think Jiraxis will be fine. It's just the other ones aren't
Work on
as
our
easy as him.
work on our recovery times.
Yep.
Get back and start doing quick.
And we have a few people that weren't here last week that haven't done the hard mode fights.
Or at least with us, Betty.
Yeah.
I've done them.
I know, but you haven't done them with us. That's
Well,
what
yeah,
I'm saying.
I don't think Truth's done them yet. I know Zala did them with our 10 man. Essentially the same thing, Zala.
Oh no, they'll only be number 2 or 3 on DPS
And
instead of number 1.
and we have 0 disc priest tonight, so that's our other big. We don't have a lot of cooldowns.
Oh, we go from 2 to none.
Vacation.
It's a holiday.
Holidays.
Should I go DPS?
For this, yeah.
Yeah.
We only need 2 tanks. Did we get a summoning thing done?
Yep, I'm just waiting on Verth.
Oh, just wait on Versal. Okay. Just people weren't in
Is
range yet.
Shadow around?
He's on the shaman right now. He'll switch to the DK at trial.
Whenever hearing.
This one we have been doing with lands, but I don't think it really matters in this fight. I don't know.
We're playing a
Almost.
little loose tonight, Ina, since we don't have assignments.
It almost seems like
Assignments I'll deal with.
we'll just harrow at the start because since she does all the fear and stuff in the last phase, it's annoying to deal with. It looks like phase 2. No, we don't hero in phase 2.
We short a person?
Yeah, Berthel.
Oh, okay.
Juke, just go back and grab some from the G-Bank. We'll summon you
Okay.
back. I got a summon in stone over here still. Someone has to come quickie though.
You guys usually mark tanks.
I don't want to touch you.
They are in tank frames.
I don't bite.
I can put a marker on their head if you want.
It's just Palo this time.
It's green on the boss, palette on the ads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's Verthel. He should be on here in a second, and then we'll finish buffs. And we'll get a going.
There you go. You know, I marked you for death.
Oh, I appreciate it. I probably will die. Thank you.
Are we summoning 50 whelps after she takes off?
Please no.
Okay. Are we not getting
Need,
hit by breaths?
Mr. X to Ina? Is that what you said?
No. How about not? Ina can taunt her own whelps. Just ask Palo over there. Did you get your flasks, Juke?
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty, Betty, quick reminder, patterns are preferably to stay in the guild. Otherwise they are roll 100. Off spec is always roll 50. It'll be after the loot add-on goes out and is done. Bags are always roll 100. Please only roll if you don't already have it. And the hat is a roll 100. It's not on the loot system. Any questions, comments, concerns? Good. Do the boof.
Quips, queries, quandaries, qualms.
All right.
Can I get a lockstone?
Consumes, guys. Check the consumes.
Yeah, let's not play last week where we had to yell at you for consumes. That would make me very sad.
I get yelled at home enough as it is.
Hellstones are out.
Right? I and your mama.
Wait, does DBM do the thing again? Do you remember when it had
yeah.
it had the quotes from the video in the
has them,
DBM?
Right, just looks like truth.
Tremor totems, please, Shaman.
Did you get Might Truth? Is that what you're waiting on?
It's strange. Yes, might for rogues.
Okay, good to go. Here we go. Pull timer's going up. Once she's
Play,
in
play
position,
some
we'll-
funny sounds from the legendary classic Inicia raid. Yes, thank you. There it is.
Don't be near the tail. Don't be near the face. A bit to your left. Right. Straight her up.
It's don't near the fucking tail.
Don't go near the fucking
Watch
tail.
the fucking
Arrow
tail.
at 5.
Oh, there's 2 people near the fucking tail.
Between your paws.
Those dots at.
Left side, whelps. Truth, you were beating Astral for a half second. What the fuck?
He can try.
Yeah, but now she
Her ranged keeps DPSing her. Melee, you'll have the ads, and then she summons a big ad on 25 man.
You need more
Every once
fire
in a while.
elementals out.
And just be cognizant if she does break. Don't be in her path.
I've yet to see her breath.
She usually get one.
How am I slow?
Because you're getting slapped by whelp.
Many wells.
Talking
Handle
about
it.
like
'Cause you a
movement or
broke-back bitch.
brain.
Dude's coming.
Well, Kitty says he ain't too bad, so.
Northeast, southwest is safer.
Oh, no.
Ooh, yeah, could use a heal.
What? My air shield's not enough for your man.
Ardent Defender says no.
Let's get some whelps.
Just plinker with your arrow there, buddy.
North south right now. If she does.
Beware.
North south. Sort of.
Ish.
Yeah.
Oh, mini whelps. Here they go.
Northeast, southwest.
Let me
Say
get
it's
the
like,
big
fuck
ad.
that.
There's small ads coming out the side here still.
Should be down soon. That's right.
And you didn't let me get the big ad. Let me get the big ad.
See tree, she's landing. Let green pick her up. Just remember, stay away from. Start fearing. Just don't be in front of her, guys. 'Cause she'll breath. For sure. And cleave. Help kill the whelps and stuff.
Bad Astral.
Alright. She's in position. Be able to pull the stuff to her.
Pick Astral up,
Beware.
please.
Since I figure out where he's at on the map.
He's just past her.
Beware.
Watch that fucking tail.
Beware.
Say likes flirting with danger today, apparently.
Say it ain't so.
Beware.
Truth, man, did you get a speakers upgrade today?
Helm of Wrath.
Got warrior
Also,
helmet
my
again.
Ashes Stack of Gems dropped.
You're not getting the sack of
I
gems.
think we're getting
Who
all
wants
those
that?
warrior helmets.
It's the messed up thing. It's already got. That's the one I got last time.
I know.
need the DPS one.
Green, you are just SOL. I see an 88.
Does this share with TOC?
Is what?
Ooh, my.
Does this list
Oh,
share with TOC?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just making sure.
Well, what did you two do? Share dice? I don't think that's allowed, even if you're married. I think you do win, Chris, just because you got a 69.
Wait, I thought we were doing golf. No golf.
Not golf.
Fucking-
Remember, we have to call that before we start rolling. Congrats.
He was kidding.
Thank you.
Backpack, go ahead and roll.
Fire really wants it.
My god, my 50 roll was bigger than my 100 roll.
I see a 96. Is that right?
Zap rolled 100.
Yeah, got that 100.
Nepotism.
Don't make me laugh.
I can put down a wormhole portal to go to.
Congrats,
Ice
Zap.
Crown.
If anybody doesn't want any loot, if you guys want to head that way to start summoning people.
Or if you're
Ice Crown
cool, you
portal
have
in the back.
Tabard where you can just teleport.
Alright, I'll switch over to my computer.
2 wormholes.
All right. Boots up.
Ice Crown portal in the back, or I guess
I
2
will
or
shut
far
it
left.
down in 10.
Oh, I definitely could go on portal.
Oh, the helm is the second best for
yes.
elementals.
I'm gonna put up a wormhole. If you took the portal.
There's already a wormhole up on the left. There's multiple.
You can
2.
make sure it's set on. Okay, it is. Never mind. You're good.
Alright,
All right,
wormhole
shutting
leaving.
down loot. Off-spec roll for the neck. Tanky neck, defense, dodge, expertise.
1 second.
1,000. I'll even change it. 1 Mississippi. Time's up.
Well, unless it's Pepe or Tax, nobody's getting it because everyone left. So.
Oh, never mind.
It doesn't work. It's done.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Can you
It's a good bear neck. Not to get loud.
summon people? Put a 1 in chat.
It's the helm for elemental. Congrats, Scruffy.
No one even rolled above a 25. Good rolls. He got that last week.
Plate. No,
He
there's
got
only
it.
one of you.
Yeah, he already got it. So.
I can't.
Fuck you, Bears. You ain't getting it. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for summon.
I mean, there's a DPS version that would be pretty cool.
Thank you for the summon again.
That
Why
wasn't
did-
me.
Oh,
You
it summoned
did
me
that.
outside this time. Okay.
Oh, I'm
No,
inside.
you
I got a
left
stone
me.
inside.
I know.
don't know what
There's
y'all
some
doing
people
outside.
You left me alone all by myself.
Wondering why I had summoning.
Thank you, Sikya.
Yeah, no, I'm inside.
All right, just like last week, so we're on hard mode. We're going to be killing Acid Maw first. Remember melee? It was hitting the melee most, but you guys try to spread out. Range 10. If you get the acid debuff, you need to run over to Tex. He's be taking Dread Scale. You need to just basically melee. I think what they were doing was just going over and meleeing Dread Scale until they cleared their debuff. You only have to be within 10 yards of Tex. You do not want to be in front of the other worm.
Ever.
Frontal cone, it will kill you. And you have to move as soon as you get the debuff because it starts to slow you. So we probably won't kill him until after the submerge. We'll be using Harrow for the worms. At the beginning, it's just remember we make the arc for Gormok. Melee. There's going to be snowball things that jump on. They can jump on anyone, but they should be running into you, and you need to target them and cleave the ads, or target the ads and then cleave the boss by targeting the ads. You can't target the boss and hit the ads with cleave. You have to. It's the other way around. So make sure when you see the ads, target the ads, and use your AOE till the ads are down. They silence and kick the healers. They're super annoying. So get them. Then we have the worms. Kill. It's Acid Maul and Dreadscale. Acid Maul does the poison. Dreadscale does the fire. If you get the poison debuff, you run attacks. After Acid Maul dies, Dreadscale will enrage. Everyone else we need to spread range 10 for Dreadscale, because he does a fire AoE at that point. Then Ice Howl. Remember Ice Howl, he's going to get tanked in front of this Horde shield over here. So he's tanked in front of the Horde shield. Make an arc around him. Use your same setup that you're where you stand for Gormok around the shield. He's going to do, during the fight, he will do a ground pound thing. He'll knock everyone back and stun them for like 6 seconds. He will then target a player and charge them. You need to move away from the charge. If he runs through anyone, he will enrage. He'll probably kill the tank, and most likely, it's not guaranteed a wipe, but we don't want that to happen. We want him to run into the wall, and then he takes increased damages and stun for a little bit. So you need to strafe out of the way. Do not run. If he's facing your direction at all, do not run forward. So what he's going to do is he's going to jump to the middle, and he'll be facing a direction, but that's not the direction he's going to charge. He's going to then target a person. He'll turn and face that person. That's the direction he's going to charge. So you need to make sure you move out of the way. We do extra damage, and that's that fight. He also does like a cone frost, so that's why we want to spread out around him. I believe melee wants to stay at max ranged on that one, right? On Ice Howl? Yeah, so melee stay max ranged. You avoid. He does a little knockback thing constantly.
And anybody that's around him. I think some of the paladins stay in melee range too. They need to also be in max range, or they get blasted too.
Is green back? Or green here?
Almost. Just was getting a gem really quick.
Oh, okay.
Or you could have just come straight to me and told me which gem you wanted.
Forceful Eye of Zool.
So when the dude is targeting you, if you run like I'm about to run, now we all die.
You can't turn. You can't camera
forward.
turn. Just a strafe out of the way.
Okay, I do not have that one green.
So you guys know he'll not. He also, the further he is to knock you back, the longer it takes to stun you. So try to be fairly close to him, just outside of melee range. That way, when you do get knocked back to the wall, it's not like a huge travel time.
You want to be near the wall when he knocks you back, right? Like
but you do. Yeah, I'm just saying the range don't want to be like super far. Like the range doesn't need to be max ranged for him. They just need to be a touch outside of his melee range. The closer you are to the wall, the better, and the faster you can move. He will give a speed buff to the person he targets, but if you're close to that person that gets targeted, you do not get a speed buff, so you have to get out of there on your own.
Everyone gets a speed buff.
Does everyone get one? I thought only the person targeted got it. Okay.
That's why it's so embarrassing that.
Some people need some rebuffs.
Yeah, we need a weak aura for that shit, or whoever dies to it.
Check your consumes. Check your food.
DBM actually has a little wing boot that shows up when you get the buff.
If you weren't here last week, remember ranged on the first guy, he's gonna put fires down. Just make an arc around him. Move. Just make sure you're moving out of the fires. Everyone go set up over here in front of the door. First guy gets tanked right in front of the door. It wasn't on normal. It says 25 player heroic right now for me, but the portal isn't. I don't know why.
Skull, I think, was up when we walked in.
It says 25 heroic for me too.
Plus
we don't have the counter up top.
Oh, we don't.
Well, I haven't started, doesn't it?
Yeah, should show up.
Yeah, I've not even talked to the guy. I don't think that shows up until you actually talk to him.
I thought it was.
Well, if it's normal, then it doesn't matter. We can just change it.
It was set on heroic before we left Ani. I did double check it, so it was set there before.
25 heroic to me.
Yeah, so I think the counter. All right, so everyone just get in position.
Yeah, my thing says
Maybe
25
the counter
heroic.
pops up whenever we start.
I believe it did when I started it last week. I don't think it. Yeah.
Should we
It
text
doesn't matter.
Impala?
I'm tanking first. Yes.
So Pala will be on Acid Maul, Tex will be on Dread Scale. Pala is going to be on our kill target initially. So Tex doesn't really need Mr. X initially. No one's really hitting his target.
Acid Maul is the first group that comes out. It's the big dude.
Oh,
Ready?
the big. Yeah, sorry. Oh, also, rogues. I guess the disarm kind of helps delay the impale. So if you guys can help with disarming the first boss, it helps a little bit with damage. All right, we ready? Over there. All right.
So if we don't show a counter, we wipe, right?
There-
There we go.
There it
There's
is.
the counter.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was
Y'all
last week. All right,
bunch
guys, make
of
an
anxious
arc
people.
shoulder to shoulder ranged. Try to get shoulder to shoulder, so it's not all split up everywhere.
Those of you
I go to the
who
other
survived
side.
the
There's
rigors of the
plenty of people on
Colosseum
this
will
side.
join the Argent Crusade on its march to Ice-Crowned Citadel.
Moving closer, Sekio, because otherwise you're gonna have to run like a mile in if snowballs jump on your face. You want to be able to run right into the melee stack at his butt.
Sekio, drop your portal here
Yeah. And
so you can just port in.
Oh yeah, just go put your portal right where on his butt, where the melee are at, and then you can just, if they jump on you, you just port in there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Now, if you are getting silence range, take a step back. Staggering Stomp shouldn't hit you if you're far enough away. If it did, just take a step or two back. For Snowball. It went on, it's on Zala.
You want 2 Pala? Tom? No? 2 or 3? There you go.
Oh well, we'll do that first one at 2.
Yep.
Pala.
Melee, get on this thing.
Melee, you gotta switch to the Snowball. Use Cleave while you're targeting the Snowball. They need to die. You just keep next Snowball, run right into them after you're done being stunned.
Got 10 seconds. Text haunting in 3, 2, 1.
I took a fourth.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Keep hell up. It's taking a lot of damage.
We're about to have 2 snowballs.
Or not, yeah. We got plenty of time on the counter. Still got 50 seconds before the next bosses would even come out. So we're not against the... Just gotta kill those snowballs quick.
2 seconds on my debuff. Can we get a disarm like quickly?
When disarm
Nice. I got it.
Sounds good.
Alright. Back away from the turn. The next ones are coming out.
Keep healing
Or
Pal
no-
and Tex. We still have high
We'll be
impale.
X is the second target. We'll be killing Acid Maul first. Remember, try to range 10 away from each other. And if you get the green debuff, you got to run to Tex, which is the X. Right here. There's the spray. Got to get over to Tex.
Don't go in front of him. Do not go in front of him.
I didn't know he was going to make it. So. Spray.
Sekio's stuck behind the boss. Text.
Yep.
Or behind your boss.
Submergence.
Just make it, I got the tail swipe and just knocked out of range.
Can we get an innervate on Betty?
Alright.
Wait.
Target next.
It's aim. It's still going to be Acid Maul.
Okay.
Get Chris up. Thank you.
Just don't be in front of him. We just... Yeah, maybe. make sure that he's just gonna be the one that's moved on the far.
Don't be behind me. There's a warlock behind me.
Yeah, I was behind too.
Yes.
I wasn't, and then I just, yeah, that was my fault. All right, he's enraged.
Shit.
Spread 10, range 10. Yeah, you guys got to spread range 10. Does a big fire AO, pretty much wipe. I have like nobody for the last guy.
Do you want us to stop
Do
healing
we
or
have
no?
reses?
No, we only have 2 B reses tonight, and they're both been used.
Do you want us to go ahead and?
Yeah, just go ahead and wipe it up because it's just not gonna happen.
So does that? I mean, so that was basically all of melee got smoked there.
Yep, you got spread out around them as much as you can. The only thing we can really do, there's only 2 ways we can prevent it. One, we have to kill them during. We have to make sure they die during submerge. So next time when Acid Maul is getting low, we're gonna wait to let him die. We want him to die while they're submerged, so the other one doesn't enrage, basically. I don't believe they heal to full after one dies. So, I mean, any damage you do to one, it carries through.
So melee, just so I can get my mind around it, melee it's got to be spread out, but we can't be in front of them.
And when it's just Dread Scale,
right?
It's that range 10. He does a range 10 fire splash thing, and he was enraged, so it was doing more damage.
So once
so
we get down to that, I'm gonna just stand by the wall.
Enraged or not enraged? I mean, how many melee do we have? Because if you're taking ticks from more than 2, you're probably dead. So I mean, it doesn't matter if he's enraged or not. You can take the damage from the fire thing when he's enraged. I'm pretty sure the enraged is actually only on the primary hit, not even the tick.
All the melee died from burning bile from everybody else. So
yeah,
I'm guessing it's an AOE that he puts it down on somebody, and anybody within that range gets burning bile.
Yes.
It happens when Acid Maul's dead. Yeah, he starts AOE burning bile.
It's when he's in the ground. The worm that's in the ground puts their debuff on the raid, and the worm that's on up it puts their debuff on the tank.
So what we can do is melee shouldn't go in until burning bile's out. Then once they do, they can group up.
Well,
right?
what we just need to do is not kill Acid Maul until they go to submerge again, and then it switches back.
No.
But then we avoid the enrage, and we avoid the other issue, because then Dreadscale will be the moving one again.
Enraged or not enraged, the burning bile with that many people is just going to kill them.
Oh, that's what he's saying. The burning bile.
But
will
what I'm
be
saying
on
is
the
let
tank at that point.
them submerge a second time. I think we have the
No.
time, and then
I don't. Okay, so the problem is that the way any of these debuffs work is it hits a person and then anybody within 8 yards of them, and they all get that debuff. And so if burning bile goes out when the fireworm is in the ground, when Dred's
he's not, but he won't be in the ground. They will have submerged a second
well, it doesn't.
time.
No. So it doesn't matter.
Right?
It doesn't matter like what if he's alive when he's in the ground. So that even if we kill Asamal, don't kill Asamal, when he's in the ground, he puts the debuff on a random raid member. And so that can be any of all of the melee, and that can be the fire debuff. And the debuff, the way that it works is it splashes to everybody around them. The fire one, it does damage to anybody within 8 yards continuously as a ticking debuff as well. So it's not just that it spreads, but then it immediately ticks, and it hits everybody within 8 yards of you. And so when that hits the melee, however melee we have, it's a tick times however melee we have amount of fire damage.
Yeah, all the melee got hit
it's
at least
always
3
going to
times
kill
and
melee.
killed.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
too many melee for that. It's just going to kill them if they're in there.
I mean, if we want to just not deal with that debuff more, we could start with Shred Scale, but
the problem is we don't have.
Can't clear Asamal after that.
Yeah, we would need to be able to one phase Dread Scale before he's submerged to have the DPS check to do that one, and we don't have that.
The normal viable solution for it is to just melee do not go on the fight on that.
So
phase.
once Acid Maul's dead, melee just stay range 10 spread out. The only two DKs you guys can go in because you can anti-magic shell the debuff but the rest are just gonna have to. We just stay spread out for that for now until we can figure out a better way to do it. So, right, great check. Everyone get in position. Phase 1 was okay. We need to be quicker on the snowballs, so just remember melee switch to those. Get those down quicker. I don't know if you can cloak it.
Did the
Yes, you can.
debuff,
It's a magic debuff.
Did the debuff count work the way you wanted to this last time, pal?
No.
All right,
We need to disarm before your second taunt, or well, before your taunt, because I still got 4.
All right, send them in.
Bears, can we call for it? And you do it?
Rogues can disarm too, so I think theirs is a shorter cooldown.
1 minute.
Yeah, if you call out, I can. Yeah,
So we
there's
should have
definitely
4
that.
disarms. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I think
Wait,
we
did
need
I
one
not
like every
start it?
40 second, 40 something second.
Wah wah.
Sorry. It gives me the second menu, but I'm not clicking on it all the way because I'm trying to get in position.
Hailing from the deepest
Oh, because you got to
caverns
click it
of the storm
3 times
gates,
on the second attempt.
Gormak the Impaler.
The first one you just do it twice. And it's
Gotta
like
click your heel 3
retry.
times.
It tells you we want to retry or something on one of the. All right, 8 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you guys cannot stand on
You guys
me.
got to stand back. Yeah. You have an onk at all? Mark? It happened to someone last week. Snowball.
What's on Pella?
Or rain. Can't actually dot them up before they even get thrown out when he's in their hand.
Into the tank, please.
Yeah, right to the butt, right to his tail.
All right, Bears, disarm when you can.
That was early. We need to disarm now.
Got him on text. Oh, so
I took
close.
that first stack. That disarm was too early. It needs to be right before the impale goes out.
Oh, does it not just like prevent him from doing it later or something?
So whatever the length of disarm is.
Yeah, it just delays it.
So it's like if he has disarm on, he can't use it?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so it needs to be pretty close then. Gotcha.
Yeah, that one proc dart defender, so big heals. And disarm now, please. Tex will need big heals continuously.
Yes, please.
Enter the arena.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm gonna be snotty with my spot, so heads up.
Hero 5.
Fuck.
Melee gotta
it
run.
hit melee.
Yeah.
So Tex, I'll need you to come clear me.
As soon as spew's done. Okay, I'm coming.
Thank you. Well, that was 4 people in range. You guys got to be at least 8 yards.
It removed that thing. Why?
DPS, I need you to move back and let healers have the space close to these guys. We can't.
GB pickup, dread skill. Oh, SML did not pop up where I thought he'd be.
That's fine. It's a wipe. Text is down. Just wipe it up.
Okay, stop healing.
Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't pulsing on me. I was like right at the felt like meleeing the worm and it never removed it, and then he died.
It's a 2-second pulse, so it's pretty
I was
far.
there for like 10 seconds.
So it's
Okay.
8 yards, if I'm not mistaken, is the pulse from the fire debuff. So if Tex is not within 8 yards of you, then it won't cleanse it.
I was pretty close to a lot of people, and I felt like they were standing there for quite a bit.
Yeah.
So y'all remember how on hard mode MIM, we had to maintain that 10 yards during phase 1. Now on phase 2 with the worms, we need to maintain 10 yards. Please do so.
Melee, can you try to do the I don't know if you want to set it up to set up like Thorm, set a triangle around Pala on Acid Mall. So I don't know their hitbox. Is it possible to have it far enough that not everyone gets hit?
Their hitbox is damn tiny.
It's
pretty
tiny.
small,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, then if it can't be done, it can't be done. It just was.
I mean, we can try it. We can do 2 groups anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but it's still gonna be rough.
I wonder if
Because
something
if
else
the
out
bar
there.
group gets hit, then they got to run like all the way through to get to the fire.
This is the first time Acid Mod does that spit. Most of the time it's on melee. I hit my shell right before he does it, and it negates it. So I'm going to start focal too. I think I'll do it.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Well, just get buffed up and you're ready to go get in position, please.
Cookies are down.
If you guys can at least, DBM turns on the rangefinder. If you can at least try and make sure you're out of range of me so I don't get it. Because that can kind of makes a mess of things.
4,700 is the big cookie, right?
Huh?
4,700 is the big cookie.
No.
It's not.
No,
No,
it's
that's
like
the
52.
medium. Be like 5,200 if it was the big cookie.
Just as an FYI, Sekio as well. Last time, or the first pull, you got slowed and you were walking over there. As long as his worm is not facing right at your portal, that's the fastest way to get over there.
Alright.
Then you don't get hit by the wiggle like you did.
I didn't get hit by anything last time.
You said you got knocked back.
That was on
first
the
one.
other.
That
yeah,
was
the
the
other
other
pull, yeah.
attempt. Yeah.
Yeah, the first attempt, yeah, he tail swiped me and I just, yeah.
Well, it's not a tail swipe. It's the one that's in the ground does I call it the wiggle, and it just knocks everybody back from him. If you would have teleported in, you wouldn't have got hit.
Verthel's, I think, AFK, so just waiting on
Yeah,
him.
it was Acid who gave me the wiggle and I couldn't get to.
I think your logs
Fred.
aren't working, Pala, or they're not live logging. There's no fights yet.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, it didn't upload Oni either. Hang on.
Oh, I'm sad you made me waste a dying curse proc.
I don't know why the live logs doesn't have an option for me to choose the log.
All right, I think Verthel's back. The one more ready check, and then all right, everybody's ready. Here we go.
Hailing from the deepest, darkest
Let's see, that time was only 2. His dialogue changes, I guess.
Battle on, heroes.
Five,
6 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
First call.
Awesome, pal.
Bears disarm in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shit.
There's one snowball on tech. So right, mainly move up and focus that thing.
Can you hit it?
Yeah. Yes.
It's down.
Stacks on tech.
Acid Maw and Dread Scale. Enter the arena.
Alright, try your best range 10
5,
from each other.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Range DPS, try to stay further back. This is down.
He's down again.
He needs to just, heals have to pump into him when he has that debuff. Green, are you going DPS or are you going tank? Are you backup tank right now?
Yeah.
I think we need to have you just pick Dread Scale up initially.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Yeah, because just whoever has that debuff needs to just, yeah, they just have to wait for it to drop off and then Tex can pick it up. We'll do one more. We'll do it that way and then we're just gonna have to switch it to normal to keep moving. We also don't have pain suppression to help out on that either.
We have other raid utilization that we're not using. We have 2 sacks, 3 sacks. Oh, we have 3 sacks, although mine would be damage to me, which we don't really want. We have a GS.
Who are we beaconing?
I believe.
I've died him now. I mean, we should, at the start of that phase, if we can have one of the D-sacks go off when they're both getting picked up. And then we'll have Green's initially going to pick up Dread Scale, and then, because it seems, well...
No, yeah, it's a lot of damage coming into me.
It depends
so
on whoever has the
for him.
debuff, I guess. Because if
it's always going to be me, the way it lines up. Yeah.
Dropping a bot behind us.
Now, if it does switch, just you guys call it out, tell Green which one to pick up. But for now, it's going to be Dread Scale, Green. Yep. You just pick them up, and then Tex will grab them back once.
It's just only like 15 seconds. Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. There are strategies for this that actually has a Warlock tank Acid Maul for a bit until the debuffs clear up. So, you know, it's not uncommon to work around that debuff. Circle, there's a scrap bot if you need to repair or need stuff.
They really don't hit hard. What hits hard is the spew.
Debuff.
Impale.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So the spew is the only thing that really hits hard. It's just that the impale is still ticking on him like fucking savagely.
But then we'll save another the other D-sack. Whoever doesn't do it then, if we get to Ice Howl, D-sack when Ice Howl initially comes out, just so we have a clean pickup. All right, if you're ready, get in position. Strange, you need food. There's a feast down at Star.
Betty needs priest buffs, please.
Oh, how did I get them?
I ran out to repair.
You got them now.
Thank you.
So the tank with Impale isn't gonna tank the worms as they come in, but he'll still need mega heal.
Yeah, so he still needs to be kept alive. He just won't be getting the extra damage from the worm on top of that.
Right, I just didn't want it to be like, oh.
Yeah, so healers, you're
it's
still
not
gonna
random.
have to watch techs, keep them up. But green's gonna pick up the worm just so he's not also taking impale and the other damage on top of it. So less spiky, so for him to just die instantly. All right, here we go.
Hailing from the deepest, darkest caverns of
Yeah,
the
20k per
Peaks,
2 seconds and
Gormak
one.
the Impaler. Battle on, heroes.
That's probably. Are bleeds affected by armor?
5,
I
4,
don't know actually.
3, 2, 1.
Taunting bell. Good. There's disarm in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Got it.
Melee gonna have to move up again to hit that snowball. It's up in the tanks.
It's on pep.
Yourselves, heroes, for the Twin Terrors, Acid
I actually
Mine
only have 10
Dread
seconds.
Scale. Enter the
Yeah,
arena.
Yeah, it went
well, tell
properly, so
green.
I have 2
5.
stacks right now.
Just communicate with
5,
green then what you need
4, 3,
to keep. Yep.
2.
Yeah, green, keep it
One.
for now. Pal, you good or you want me to take it for a while?
It should be alright.
Alright. Well, green's got burning bile anyway, so I'm just gonna let him keep it.
Okay. Here on 5. I forgot to call. Actually, just we got green. Head over to. Submerge in 7.
Juke's
We
ready.
have 2 healers.
I got
locked
knocked
up.
back.
You get juke up, green.
Careful,
Go,
green, you
guys,
can't be
got
near
it.
people.
Don't be in front of us. Keep up.
Part of the vinegar's drop.
Almost dead. Just then range. Everyone, range 10. We'll be in front of Dread Scale. Spread. Range.
Oh, it went up green. How lucky.
Melee, if you can.
Melee, if you can
stop
max
it.
range on his back,
Yeah.
directly behind green, or across from green, you should be good. Green, you max range too.
I think I have threat or something. So
Yes, you do.
I dispersion from it. So
Okay, I have bile.
Still
I'm
be
in the
away
back.
from green. So what?
yeah, you're gonna
Right.
still stay spread a bit, but
Don't stand next
just-
to me, Sari. I have fire right now.
Yep.
Melee can actually go in now, right?
Yeah.
You
'Cause
have
it's
to
gonna
be at
cast
least
what
8
it is
range from
on-
GB.
Yeah,
But
range
just
from
remember, you're gonna have to move. He's gonna have the green.
You can melee can be all the way back by diamond here.
You know,
Oh, sorry, I turned
yeah,
into an
he's
iconic.
enraged, guys. He just anyone that's tanking is gonna need a tunny, because especially when you need his abilities.
Can I get a
It's just a
DSAC,
lot of
please?
damage. Yep,
Berthel?
DSAC, please. All right, he's gonna do his AOE stuff again.
Text, grab him
He's
when he
almost
comes up
dead.
because I have the fire debuff.
I'm just looking.
Okay,
Push that
trying
range,
taking
please.
a long way, but yep. Don't be near diamond.
He's almost dead. Finish him off. 30 seconds or 8. We got 17 before Ice Hell comes out. Yep.
With the introduction of our next
All right, get ready. It's gonna be engaging.
Grab
All
Ice
right.
Hell.
Kill or be killed.
There's a Doom Guard up.
Max range
Well,
melee.
all right, get Arc at the wall here because he freezes.
Yeah, you want to get knocked into the slot.
Keep Hal up. Doing him real quick for mana. And I got frozen. Busted.
Berthel, switch over to Frost Res.
He's gonna crashes and
Fire. Can you do him? Or are you?
I would wait until after the crash. All right, get ready to get closer to the wall. All right, he's stunned and he's gonna look at somebody. All right, get out of his way. All right, good. Extra damage now.
Melee, make sure you're max melee range.
Just and then as soon as he comes back out, set up around him again, same way. All right, set up around him. I was
Strange,
getting
can you
low.
DSAC?
There we go. All right, next crash is third.
Verth, you have the most mana, so it's gonna be on you.
Verth, can you switch to Frost Res whenever possible?
Next, get ready to move. It's going to almost the same spot. All right, good job. It's
So I guess
extra
it
damage.
is only the person that gets focused that gets the speed buff.
5 more seconds of stun.
Strange, can you sack
I can
him?
do one more clean one. Should be able to get him. Nope,
Pal up, pal up.
Nope.
Done, text on.
It's on.
It's on text. Keep text up.
Watch aggro.
Yeah, Cheshire is the only one close right now. Do my big heal just to help out. All right, here comes the next. All right, get ready to move. All right, he's going to he's on the other side of the room.
Go, go, go
Let him-
hard.
Strange, can you sack Tex when he
I'm gonna
comes
stay
out?
right here. Yeah.
Any defensives you have? %.
Still got
Melee, you
stones.
guys
Help
gotta
your
be
healer.
max range.
5%. We got him. Much cleaner than last time. Still ugly as fuck, but we got him.
Kill's a kill, man.
At least more than Kiri's alive.
Got a warrior ring. Some hit leather.
He specifically said warrior. There's no armor pin on that thing.
Yeah, that looks like a Rep Paladin ring, my friend. Oh, guess it is warrior ring.
Not a very good chest, huh?
Close and loot in 10 seconds.
Just a second, please.
You betcha. Truth, does your add-on work now?
Looks like Vire's having issues. Did you want to bid on something, Vire? I'm guessing the
Vire.
trophy.
Yeah, what do you want? Where's Chris? Okay.
Back by the door.
All right. Vire and Truth, you want trophy?
Texas going DPS for Drax.
Okay. Green will be on Draxus. Pala will be on the ads. Everybody, all DPS. When a portal pops up, we all focus the portal, and we're probably going to get the ad to spawn. So we need to kill the portal and then kill the mistress. All DPS does that. He'll alternate between that and the infernals. If it's infernals, melee, you stay at the boss. You do not worry about the infernals. Range DPS, we kill the infernal, the volcano, and then we kill the infernals, and then we go back to the boss. EKs, you could help if infernals are around and you have anti-magic shield. You can help with the infernals, but the rest of you guys, they do too much AoE damage. You just stay on the boss if an infernal's happening. If you get the green debuff, you need to run straight out of the raid and drop the flames on the ground. Also, what was the? There's one more thing on this one. Interrupts. Yeah, interrupt the full fireball. Everyone get set up in this, around this. He's going to be right in the middle here, basically. There's a feast down, basically where he'll be tanked.
There's a second trophy. Go ahead and bid again. Closing it in 5 seconds.
Can we get Mark of the Wild on some people and Int? We're missing on a bunch while we're doing that. Also, consumes are going to be running out shortly. It's almost the top of the hour, so.
Grants first.
You want the same soulstone targets, or how you want to do it?
Yes. Yes, I do.
We'll be harrowing at the. You need a mage table, Berthel? We'll be harrowing as soon as you see the first portal. Whoever's doing it, just when you see that portal, just harrow.
I'm sorry, it's green? Let me place the healers real quick. I was doing loot stuff.
Yeah, green's tanking the boss. Paolo will be on the ads.
Stealing your star.
That's fine.
At this portal, we have Verth. He's in the right spot. This star, I want Juke. Where the star is, Juke?
Okay, I'll be there in a second.
Okay, as long as you are. Betty, you're fine. Vire, I want you here.
Nobody want to skin Ice Hell?
And then I'll be here. Okay, you can have your star back. Healers, Verth and I will be focusing the burning shit that we have to heal off. The rest of you, I want you keeping tanks up. And remember, do not run out when you have the burning shit. When you have the flame shit, run out. I'm talking to healers. But when you have the burning shit, don't run out. Question?
Melee, look at Pepe's comment. He will smack you when he spawns, so make sure you're standing far enough away when he's spawning. Yeah, there's a fire. There's like an orange fire debuff. That's the one you heal through. It's a green fire flame thing. It's the one you run out of the raid. Green and Pala. Tex is DPSing on this fight.
All right,
Here.
Betty, put your shield on Pala, please.
Okay, one more quick raid check, then I'll send them in. You probably, it's top of the hour. Re-up your consumes if they're about to run out. All right, everyone's ready. He's got like a minute and a half before we even fight him anyways.
Wilfred
Yeah.
Fizzlebang will summon forth your next challenge. Stand by for his entry.
Just range, make sure you're just kind of evenly spread out around the boss, just so there's room to run the flames out.
For Fizzlebang.
You face Drexus, Eridor, Lord of the Burning Legion.
Now, challengers, I will begin the ritual of summoning. When I am done, a fearsome doom guard will appear.
Is there actually sound going on, or is my audio fucked again?
There's actually some.
Yes, there is.
You
Oh
might
boy,
have your,
Fizzlebang's chatting his ass off.
Yeah, you probably got your game volume turned down.
No, the game has my volume turned off. There we go. Nice.
There you go.
Power of Wilfred Fizzlebang, Master Summoner. You are bound to me, demon.
Alright, 20 seconds still.
Your arrogance will be your undoing.
But I'm in charge here.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Pala and green, Jerry. Green is on main dude, Pala's on spawns.
Well, that timer was not correct. There we go.
Eridor, Lord of the Burning Legion.
Okay, first portal's in about 8. Spell steal, mages remember. Close to the boss. All DPS. Alright, so kill the paint. Everybody should be on the mission. DPS. Alright, she's down. Everyone back on the. That'll be Infernals next. 30 seconds. Infernal soon. Range kill the volcanoes, and then the Infernals once they get. Should be the volcano first though. Don't kill that. The Infernal. So these Infernals range. Got it. This portal's in 15. Next one's a portal, so all DPS will switch on the portal. 8 seconds. Okay, portal's about to pop. Everybody on the sister or mistress. I don't know why I read that as sister of me. Back on. Your axis. we'll have one more wave of Infernals. Spell the boss. We got Infernal to 4. Range, kill the bug. Range out melee. Yeah, the Infernals do a ton of AoE damage. Pulsing. Kill that last Infernal, then we'll kill the bot.
Yep, pick him up, please.
Ignore the portal if it spawns. It's about 3 seconds. We'll just kill him.
Another will take my place.
Nice job.
And that is the easiest hard mode in here.
That's bullshit. We
Oh,
got
watch
the
out.
thing up.
What's killing us?
I don't know, actually. What was it?
Flesh.
Inferno.
Oh, there was
No,
no
it was
Inferno
the-
out there.
No, it was the
They got a
debuff.
crazy
Oh, it
You
was
still have to
after
heal the debuff
the-
off,
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Kiri killed everyone.
The thing dropped off Kiri, so I think it was one of those bug outs.
Yeah, it's fine.
Also, Kiri just wanted to kill all of us for once.
The Alliance doesn't need the help
Like, you don't do enough DPS as it is.
Right?
Everyone, calm down. Compose yourselves. There is no conspiracy at play here. The Warlock
It's
acted
the
on his own
thingies.
volition, outside of influences from the Alliance. The tournament must go on.
How much healing stuff?
Oh,
No,
I want that
I
trinket.
think BS. I think y'all got them all now.
Did you want me to have that trophy? Am
No,
holding it
I
for you?
didn't. I wanted to give you the other thing.
I gotcha.
Womp womp.
I meant to give you the something.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna put Feast down real quick so we can get buffed up.
All right, sorry. Got the loot out there.
There's a Feast down at Star.
You know what they say about tanks with big feet?
What do they say?
All right, close and loot in 10. Trinket and ring for Vire.
Yeah, juke with 100 roll, nice.
Trinket and ring for buyer?
Yep, just like the rest of us healers. Not that he's getting it, that he's bidding on it. He may still get it, so we'll see.
I was
So
like,
I'm
Jesus.
going to stop it now. You are the top healer there, Vire. In PR.
In her heart.
So Vire, you'll get the Solus. Which math? Strange, you want to do the math for me?
What are those, 65?
They are 65, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it. The buyer.
Yeah, and then we need to know what his PR will be for the ring.
Low. Hang on just a second.
Okay. Skip to the boots quick. Grats tech.
He is 1.47.
Yep. Okay, so now he's lowest juke. The ring goes to you. All right. And one more trophy, guys. Okay. Anybody else bidding on the trophy? Grad Swinny? So Vire, Truth updated his and his is working, so I think you just need to get the most recent version.
I need everybody to back up under King Rin over here at Star.
Come get your trophies too, please, guys.
She's trying to find you.
And then finish buffs and stuff. Check your food. We need ints. But I'm gonna have the PvP guys jump down so we can start getting them marked up.
There's
figure
cookies over there, so if you don't get a cookie, I don't hear no bitching.
Yeah, make sure you have a health stone for this fight. If you want to have your PvP trinkets on, if you're worried about getting stunned. I think Berthel's far enough back, so.
The next battle will be against the Argent Crusade's most powerful knights. Only by defeating them will you be deemed
At least I hope
worthy.
he's far enough back.
The Horde demands justice. We challenge the Alliance. Allow us to battle in place of your knights, Paladin. We will show
The DK and the Warrior, at
what it
least.
means to
I'm trying to see
insult
what's
the
up there.
Horde.
Get the Druid again, so we'll ignore the Druid.
Fight with honor.
Basically just... I mean, he can be banned. Oh, it's the Boomkin. Oh, we got two Druids. We got the Boomkin Druid and the Tree Druid.
Warlock in the back with a Phil Hunter.
We got the Shaman Healer and the Pally Healer. So I think we want to focus the Shaman Healer down first then. Should be this guy. I think we can probably do the same thing with the Pally that you did last week, Shadow. Just grip him out.
Maybe do Rogue second with all the damage he's gonna do.
Yeah, yeah. Because since we're just gonna basically ignore the Tree Druid, we can just dispel his buffs. Diamond Shadow is the Paladin. If you can grip him out, and then I think someone snuck over there. I think Pepe, you went over and helped out after we got the main target down to interrupt them.
The Paladin, yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll do Rogue, Warrior, Hunter, DK, Shadow. We'll just work through whatever's left. But the highest damage targets the Rogue, Warrior, and Hunter. So Tex, you'll grip Skull over to the left a bit. I know he's kind of on the right side.
It'll be more kind of frontal than out.
Yeah, more from
yeah.
here. Just so we can just grip him in, pop
I was
arrow
able
and burn him.
to get in range before I aggroed last time.
Something you can do too is you can actually chain grips. You can, like if Tex grips it and then someone else grips it after him.
Yeah, so Fleas, if you want to like stand right like behind Tex, and then you can grip the target even further, so they got to run even further to us.
Go like under the Alliance shield there or something.
You may have to, go up a step or two, but other than that, it's a PvP fight, guys. Remember to let the melee get in there first. They do kind of do proximity and health, so if you stay back as a ranged at the start, they're generally not going to target you until they get closer. But
if we can get
hold
frost traps down,
we're going to Moon even though we're going to kill Moon fairly soon. I want Moon is going to be Gord and Sekio, so Sheeps and Fear on Moon.
On Moon, okay.
And then Circle is going to be Taki and Travels, Sheeps and Fears on Circle. And and banish the Druids as much as you can. I mean, if you can do it, it's not too big of a deal. What's up, Pala?
If we put a frost trap down here and a frost trap about here, then if you get a a mob fixated on you, you can just run the oval of the frost traps, and they'll never be able to hit you. That
Okay.
really helps for the
Chris and Kira, you want to
casters.
keep frost traps on this. So see the wood plank here, or this wood here, and the wood here. If we try to keep a trap in one of these spots, so we could basically make a kiting rink, an ice rink.
Yeah, you guys should be able to keep those down pretty.
And I think Kiri has entrapment too, so they do get rooted, which is even better. Oh yeah, I don't think we'll need it, but
Yeah, if you keep both of them down pretty much the whole fight, which you should be able to do, then we should be able to just LOL run in a circle if any of the casters get a thing on them.
put all the buffs on that you can possibly get on yourself, by the way. Warlocks put up water breathing, invisibility. They will dispel your buffs, so just try to, it's just like PvP, try to fill that bar up with as many buffs as you can, so it takes them a while to get through everything.
And Sekio and Winnie, if you put your portal over here, and then stay on this side of the traps, if one of them gets on you, then you can just portal away from it, and it should pretty much fall off you by the time they run across. Then once
What are
you...
you talking about? Oh, right here?
Yeah, so if you put it kind of over here in this star area right here.
Yeah, there'll be
then-
traps in the middle, so then if you kite them, you just go through the traps, they get slowed, and you portal back to your spot.
Then yeah, you just stay over max range basically on this side of the traps. And then you just portal over, and then once they're targeted on someone else, then you just move back over to this side of the room so that you can portal again in the next, what is it, minute or whatever the cooldown is.
All right, I'm going to do a 10-second pull timer so Shadow can army. So DK's that 10-second pull timer if you want to use that to army. All right, everybody's ready. Here we go. Pull timer's going up. Remember, just arrow right up.
He's immune to the second pull.
Okay. There we go.
Get out with that warrior. Fox, get away from Fox.
Pick up who we can, Druid.
Don't forget the spells.
Yep, Shaman and Trap cleansing. Priest should still be dispelling.
Dispel. Heroism, or whatever it is. Get skull. Get skull. Almost down. Don't forget any CCs that you got. Skull's down, but we lost way too many people.
My decks.
Already.
What is that?
It's in the middle of everything. Yeah, if you see stuff coming, guys, you gotta kite it early. Just wait till it get headed over the traps. Where you're. Watch out, the warrior's spin. He's up. Rogue's almost. Alright,
Next.
there we go.
All next.
On box next. Which is, it's just, we lost a lot of people. Basically, shouldn't be losing people like 5 seconds into the fight. That's, you just have to watch your positioning.
Kind of through the frost shit.
Need to try to get that warlock out of the middle. Maybe maybe I can chains of ice him right from the get-go so that he doesn't move very quickly.
If you see him targeting, you gotta go. That's probably gonna. This will be one I'll be away. Too many people were like we don't want to be stacked up on them at all at the start. Like that's what causes people to get gangbanged and killed. Like range, you definitely got to stay back. But knowing the range of the grip and it being immune, we need to kind of be a bit
So
better.
he's not immune. Someone stunned him when the first grip went off, and you
Okay.
cannot grip a stun target.
Yeah, we're doing a double grip, so please don't stun him right away.
Pets will do it too. It might have been Texas school.
Oh, could have been. Yeah, I'll just have him not attack.
But other ranged, if you're a squishy, you've got to be mobile in this fight. You cannot just wait. I know you're DPSing, but it's like PvP. If you're just waiting there, you're gonna get killed if they get close to you. You gotta keep moving.
I'll drop Jeeps.
Let's get over to
Actually,
the
gonna
top.
change one of the CC targets as well. I'm gonna when they come down, we're gonna CC the Warlock.
Let's get in their spot, guys.
Melee, you gotta, DKs, you gotta watch that warrior. When he starts getting away from the group, you gotta grip him back in. You've gotta chains of ice him. Do whatever you can to get him off of the healers. He was the one, the rogue and him were the ones wrecking the range for the most part. So you gotta do your best at peeling stuff back in.
He's not a CC target.
Not
They
this
aren't
time.
CC
The
targets?
Warlock will be a CC target this time. Well, I mean, the problem is they're immune after a certain amount of time.
Said it last week, same thing this week. That if you have
Well, I'm gonna
CC, you need to use it constantly.
Yeah, I'm gonna spread it out to 4 CC instead of 2. I'm gonna have the guys jump down here. So they'll just be sheeps and fears. I mean, we won't try to double up on the target.
I would really love
Still
if we
gonna kill
like
this guy first.
started in the center, because like I feel like we were really bunched up to the left just because that's where we kind of buffed and whatnot. But like we should be using this whole area.
We should, but if we can get the shaman pulled back far enough, we should be able to like have the melee in a group and then the range farther back. Like we were a bit too grouped up with how he. But yeah, it should be spread out a bit. All right, so Gorge, you'll be on Moon. The Warlock will do. Pocky, you'll be Circle. Travels, you'll be Triangle. And Sekio, you'll be Diamond. As much as you can. You know, every so often they do become immune for 15 seconds after I think 3. We're still gonna try to kill. So just if your target's starting to get focused, just switch. So Gord, Moon will be the second kill target, but we want to keep it CC'd. So as soon as we're down, skulls down, just start sheeping like one of the unmarked, like the DK is probably the best one because you can't actually sheep the boomkin or the tree. So sheeping.
The DK is...
He's right in the middle.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I'll put Box on his head. Box is the DK. The Pally will be Shadow. I'm not even gonna mark him because you'll just have him pulled over to the side.
Yeah, you don't need to mark him. I'm fine.
So the DK and the Shadow Priest would be the next two to CC after we start killing stuff. Oh, I don't have X mark, do I? No.
Paladin didn't have a mark.
So sorry, Gord. You're gonna be X, and then Moon. Once we kill Skull and get on X, then Moon is the Shadow Priest. That'll be your sheep target.
Instead of square.
No, Square's not a. Yeah, don't worry about Square as much.
Okay.
The DK is just sort of annoying. He's not really that much of an issue in this fight. All right. Was there a feast down? I missed it. Sorry.
Anybody not have thorns? Tried to go through and get everybody, but there was a lot of movement.
DK wreck.
Oh, I got them. Sorry.
Shadow needs Mark of the Wild. Asphyxiate needs Mark of the Wild. So really, I think we could probably grip them to this. What's the range on grip?
30
yards.
Okay, so I think you're only gonna be able to grip them to right here. It's pretty much 30 yards away from Tex. So this is our kill. This is where the shaman will be killed. So that means range. You need to be back here. You need to be back on this wall and let them. We want them to group up and come towards us. So don't be up there close. See where Star's running ranged? You need to back up to where I am at. You need to get back here, or else you're gonna just get targeted right at the start, and we don't want that to happen.
Will we wait for them to come here?
Yes. Yeah. Let them. Yeah. Let them.
Okay.
Yeah. We just wait for them to start walking over here, because we need to start blowing that target up. Yeah. Don't worry about moving up into range to CC. Just. And remember, no AOE on this fight. AOE does nothing. They take 70% decreased AOE damage. So it is a single target fight. The only ones that really can do AOE are the DKs with curses. Yeah, it also breaks CC. So you're single targeting this whole fight. Right, one more quick ready check.
No living bomb, I guess.
It just won't do any damage, unfortunately. All right, everyone's ready. Here we go. Wrong one. Sorry. 10 seconds.
Ready, please?
Yep.
Go.
The warriors over there just try to use CC as much as you. Skull's almost.
I got him rooted for a minute.
Skull's dead.
All right, I want to X, right in the middle. You see stuff, you get towards those traps and help stuff peel off. All right, X, almost 50%. Focus him down. Is any fears that we DC's?
Melee, y'all gotta kite these guys too. We need traps back down, please.
X is almost.
Oh,
after
shit.
X, everybody onto the
I'm
warrior.
being very focused.
Diamond, everyone on Diamond.
Yeah.
Let me know who you want me to red.
I don't know what killed me.
Anybody?
Text or get one of the DKs up, please. Whichever one's in range.
Watch the whirlwind on Diamond.
All heals on Vanquished. Who are we on now? Diamond?
Diamond. Everyone should be on Diamond.
That Pally's free casting, FYI.
If anyone can, one of the or interrupt the shot. The paladin. He's on marks.
Holy fuck. God.
Right, the warrior's almost dead, 8%. He's on me. I'm in dispersion. All right, everybody on the DK.
Square.
He's square. Or the hunter too. Get the DK.
Oh, the warlock showed me.
Those trap. Try to get the paladin that are pulled away and locked down. Or just kite the DK away from them.
With the pally, if you can put like dots on them at all, you'll just nonstop
Where's
cleanse
he
them.
at? I'm trying to find him. Oh, there he is. I feared him away. Got the pally dotted up. Is the DK down?
No, he's at 20%.
Had to go to the other side.
Pally's coming back.
On this triangle neck.
He's immune?
No, he's not anymore. He had blop on him. All right, everybody on triangle. He's on the.
Star's getting a lot of cast off for heals.
That's the Pally.
Pal.
Get some dots on him.
Yeah, please, anytime your death grip's up, if you can, grab one, yank it.
I'm just working on the pally. I'm gonna try to fear him and just keep working on the hunter. Oh, that frog might break. I have him dotted. Right. How's the hunter doing?
30%.
I'm just focusing on the pally's not doing. Just healing. We're gonna do the pally next. Right, everybody to the pally. He's skull. Pally's under 4. Mass spell incoming. There. Fire's down. Right, after this one, Shadow Priest and any of the pets, the Warlock pet especially. Right. Shadow Priest next. Doing him.
He's dispersion right now. Okay.
7th, yeah. He won't have any tricks after that. Now the pally's down. These guys should die much faster. Right, he's down. Everybody on the Warlock.
Sorry.
Skull. Warlock is hellfiring?
Yeah, I
Question mark?
interrupted the setup.
Doesn't that do damage to himself?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's an insane amount of
Oh, does it
damage
do-
that it
I'm
does
sure-
in
Ton
this fight.
AoE, yeah.
Yeah, it can wipe the raid if he does it in the middle of the raid.
At the first poll, he killed like 4 people with it on the poll.
We can kill the pets after this. Kill the cat.
I wonder if you kill all of the NPCs, the pets just go away.
They do not.
They do, yeah.
The other ones do? Oh.
Well, if
Yeah,
you
we
kill the
found it.
specific NPC, his pet doesn't go away. But if you kill
No.
all the
If you kill
fighters,
all of them,
then
you
do
end
the
the
pets die?
encounter, the pets go away.
Well, they're pretty easy to kill at this point, though. Kill the tree and then the boomkin. I'm sorry, the druid disrespect that goes on in here.
I ran over trying to kill Juke.
Yeah, Juke, why aren't you... Do you need, like, fertilizer? This tree's bigger than you are.
No, they just they grow too quickly. I'm more quality.
They're on the juice. That's what it is.
It's the difference between a cow and a night elf.
This is like the USSR versus America.
I mean, the
West
biggest
Asians.
biggest part of this fight's been me trying to keep the cyclone on the boomkin, and the boomkin's been cycloning me pretty much the whole fight. So we've been back and forth at each other.
That's hilarious. I wonder if it's actually retaliatory.
One of the like the biggest spell he's been casting is Insect Swarm, and I just keep getting it off of people. It's like, okay, just keep using your globals, bud.
Yeah, the warrior and rogue, man, they just do so much damage.
Yeah, they're
Warrior,
pretty
when he
insane.
whirlwinds, man, he'll just cut people down.
Well, the trains didn't despawn, but we won. Okay. Oh, that would suck. Well, I guess you still get the loot, even though the trains could.
Yeah,
wipe
the
it,
chest drops, so you're fine at that point.
Nice job, guys. Would you stay the fork out of my box, bears?
Good lord.
What? Oh, I didn't know I was in the box. I wasn't in the box.
You were in the box.
I wasn't in the box. Wait, Kitty wants to know what's in the box.
I had a very comfortable time on the floor of Earth. Thank you.
Racers of the Untold Massacre.
Yeah, sure. All right, closing loot in 10. Damn you, Taki. Sweet, that went through fast. I got one more trophy to put up. Bid again. Shutting down in 5.
Alright, there's a feast down here if you died. At Star. You need to re-up your food. I just now realized those were I was looking at the other one thinking, I was like, oh, those are a decent pair of boots. Those are those are the top best in the slot for the face.
Right.
I thought they were the normal ones for a second. I'm like, okay.
It's like you're all set.
Is that what dropped last week? Is it the
It's
same pair?
exactly what happened to me. I was like
Okay.
wondering if it was good enough, and I checked the BIS list, and I was like, okay, this is as good as it gets, right? So,
If it's got
Alright,
2 sockets,
so-
yeah, it's.
All right, so this fight, Twin Valks, I think we did, we did 5. We don't have foot this week to soak. Have
We
to do
are
our-
going to do 5. We're
Okay.
just gonna move Vire out, so you have to show Vire where he's gonna stand, but he knows what he's
okay.
supposed to do.
So Vire, you're going to be over on this. We'll be tanking them over here. And what you're going to do is you're going to be getting the dark buff at the start, and you just want to make sure, or sorry, the light buff. Get the light buff and make sure you just hit the light orbs. Make sure the light orbs don't hit the raid. So you're going to cover like this little area over here on the back side of the raid. Do not get hit by the dark orbs. They will do extra damage to you because you'll have the light buff. The one thing to watch out for though is when they do an ability called Light Vortex, you're gonna take a bunch of extra damage. So you gotta heal the crap out of yourself. Or is it the same? I always forget. The Vortex is. Do you want to be
It'll
this?
be Dark Vortex.
Or sorry, Dark
that's going to
Vortex.
damage them.
Yeah, it's the shields that are opposite. For anyone that didn't do this, here, let me start it up. They can come in, and you can see here.
Only by working together will you overcome the
Everybody's
primal
going to be
challenge.
stacked up over
From the depths
on
of ice
the
crown
on
come two of
Lightbane.
Scourge's most
Everyone
powerful
in the raid,
lieutenants.
other than
Fearsome battlefield,
myself.
winged harbingers
So
of
Juke,
the
are you going
Mist
to
King.
soak again too?
Yep.
Okay, so it's going to be me, Kiri, Juke, Chris, and Vire. We get the light essence along with Green Bear, who's going to be tanking. I'm assuming Green Bear's going to do it. Are you going to have Tex tank it this time?
I haven't done this fight yet, so probably not best to change things up.
Okay, that's fine. It's pretty much a tank and spank though. I mean, you get the light buff and you just tank Darkbane.
I can change it back if you want.
But no, that's fine. I was just didn't know if you guys had chosen something beforehand. So green will be on Darkbane. Everybody will be attacking Lightbane. You'll all have this dark essence if you're not one of the soakers. You want to be basically, they have a gigantic hitbox, but you want to be sort of close to that light essence, but don't stand right on top of it. I guess people are having trouble clicking it if you stand right on top of the portal over there. Everybody will be DPSing her. If there's dark orbs, if they're coming close and you need to move to just get it to splash in and hit, move and hit it, and then just make sure you're in the stack. You want to get hit by the dark orbs because they give you guys buffs. So you want to get buffed up with dark orbs. They will do 4 abilities. Basically, the 2 shields, they will do a shield for dark, they'll do a shield for light. You have to have the opposite color. So since you guys are starting as dark, if she does the light shield, you just keep DPSing her. Once the shield's broken, you interrupt the heal. If it's the dark shield, everybody needs to click the white portal and switch to Darkbane and DPS the shield down and then interrupt it. Then after that is over, you run back and you switch back to Dark Essence and then go back in and keep DPSing. The other ability are the Vortex abilities. There's a Light Vortex and a Dark Vortex. You want to be the same color as the Vortex. So if Dark Vortex starts first, you don't do anything. You just keep DPSing. If it's a Light Vortex, you need to switch to the Light Essence. Then after that's over, you come back and switch to the Dark again. You just have to be very careful of the orbs everywhere. The orbs of the opposite color do a shitload of damage. There's also just a shitload of raid-wide damage going on. So help your healers and be in a decent, in a good stack for, that means for AoE healing and for getting the buff. You don't want to have like one ranged person like way out, you know, and just getting the orb buff and nobody else is getting it. Any other questions? I think most people are here, but yeah. So Vortex, same color is good. Shields, you want to be the opposite color. We will be popping Heroism when she does the dark shield because you guys are going to have to swap to light essence and switch targets to X. That's when heroism will happen. These 4 abilities are random in the order they can happen, so we cannot predict until they do an ability. But I think they do flip-flop between a dark and a light, and a dark and a light, or something like that. They won't do 2 lights and 2 darks. Okay.
Sorry. Yep.
I saw the cool running.
I heard it.
Okay. Quick ready check.
You want me guarding the same area?
Yeah. Soakers is the same area, and then Buyer's over on that where Footman was at. Yes. Non-soaker. So if you have the dark essence, you don't want to have shadow resistance buff on you. So just take your shadow resist buff off.
Chris, you look a little hungry.
If you guys are gonna switch to dark at some point, don't you want to take it off too?
Nope. We never switch. The soakers always stay light.
Okay.
I mean, they can switch if it's a vortex, but I don't switch because I have dispersion. I just dispersion through it. I mean, ideally they don't switch because we have to stay in position to keep soaking up the light orbs.
I know when the dark vortex happens, though, I'm definitely going to have to switch. The arc skinned is just not enough.
And it's I don't there's some ability they do that's, I think it's the orbs that stack up faster, the least amount, the lower your resistance is or something. I don't remember the exact reason for it.
So you can full resist. The resist happens before absorbs, and you can full resist the orb when it hits you, so you don't get a stat.
So the soakers, it doesn't matter because we're only soaking in the light, which is fire.
Or he just knows it's a good thing.
All right, Chris, you ready? All right, here we go. Chris is ready.
In the name of our Dark Master, for the Lich King, you will die.
Damn it. Whatever.
Is it a problem if I'm dark and I'm hitting dark bane?
You should be hitting light bane if you're dark.
My AoE stuff is hitting dark bane.
It just does less damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. Just lowers the damage. They have a shared health pool, so it's...
Melee, you guys need to utilize this hitbox a little better. And range, y'all should be.
Alright, first ability and X3.
Strange, can you back up any? Stay, keep DPing us.
Yep, on the light one, and then get your interrupter.
Mages move in until you're on top of everybody.
Did we get interrupted? Is she broken?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, good. It's hard to see from over here. Alright, shadow ability, and it's either going to be the Dark Vortex, which you guys are fine, or it's going to be Dark Shield.
It's random. It's going to be any ability that hasn't been used.
It says a shadow ability, man.
Yeah, it's any ability that hasn't been used.
Okay, well then just be 3 seconds on next ability.
Light vortex.
Switch to light, guys. Switch to light. Watch those. Don't get hit by those dark orbs. You gotta dodge the dark orbs when you're light. Once it's over, switch back.
Verth and Betty, go switch.
OGB, watch yourself there.
All right, so the last one is going to be the Dark Shield. So
We also have Dark Vortex. So
Oh yeah, it's only 2 abilities.
I'll BSAC that Dark Vortex if it when it comes out.
Right in there should be dark again, other than the soakers. Next ability in 2. Dark
Get
Shield.
light and DPS dark. Watch the dark orbs. It's really...
Good. Okay, good. We got it barely.
Alright, get back to dark.
Everybody
Verth and
switch.
Betty go.
All right, the last one is Dark Vortex. So you guys don't need to do anything. Keep DPSing the light. Dark Vortex. To keep the soakers up. And dispersion.
It's like virus down.
Oh, a bunch of us empowered,
going.
so use your cooldowns now.
Yeah, try to get for the next ability. We've
Jake
got
picks
30
them up if
seconds.
he can.
We might get another ability, but it's could be anything. You will get another ability. Just be ready. Be on your toes. All right, new ability in 3.
Oh,
Light vortex. Switch to light. Switch to light.
Get light. D-sack if you can string.
I did. Just everyone switch the dark bane. Just finish her. Don't switch back. Don't switch back. Just stay there. It's 5%.
Dodge the dark orbs. There's no defense for them.
Dodge the dark orbs. Light orbs. 3%. %.
Be careful. Use your stones.
0.5. We got it. Nice. One
Got a
shot.
special ability coming up.
Almost everybody was
We
dead.
had
but
more
we got
alive
it.
this time than last time. Last time it was just Kiri.
Most powerful minions could stand against the alliance.
It's a cool fight.
All
Huh.
hail our victor.
Breastplate and okay, plate, mail.
No, it's a plan. It's a blacksmith pattern.
So we don't
Honor me.
really have the heals for hard mode and noob this week, guys. So I also have how many people are locked to VOA? If we were to just knock out normal Anub and do VOA, how many people are locked? I mean, we could really, that new boss is so easy. We could do it 20 people. If you're locked to VOA, put a 1 in chat or in raid chat, or if you need to swap.
You are too kind.
Okay, I mean, I'm only seeing 1 so far, so we can go do VOA after. We'll just knock out. I think the other thing we need to work on. So Green, I don't know if you've been working on nature resist stuff at all. For a noob for 25 man.
Yeah, I got a helm.
Okay. I have the cloak
I really
enchant.
need the Ani rings, but I haven't even seen them yet.
So I was asking me about a cloak enchant. Yesterday I actually do have it. So
The
I know
old
he
resist cloak enchant.
Yeah. So I think we need to get some stuff set up before we even get serious on that one. I know Gray was also messaging me about some trinket that was suggested for a bear. It was 50 of the emblems.
Guys, pay attention. I'm closing loot.
Sorry.
In 10.
Yep.
It's not considered BIS for some reason, but I think it's really good. It's definitely more of a mitigation trinket.
I think it's just for phase 3. I mean, it's really for that phase 3 to have the dodge while we burn them. And that's what the nature resist is for.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my Heart of Iron.
You'll have to swap it back to normal 25, Ina, after this is done, and then we'll get reported in. But, I mean, look at the difference this week to what we did last week. That was pretty good.
Well, we almost got that second regalia.
Oh well, yeah. Well, we got to get him down anyways, but he's a whole nother monster of a fight.
You get him last week?
No,
we
we didn't even. We never got to phase 3.
Are we gonna give him any looks in hard mode?
I don't think it's worth the repair bills tonight. I mean, I guess maybe for the phase 2 kiting work, but that's about it.
I mean, if we give it a half hour, then we still can definitely easy poke out.
Yeah,
vault, you know?
we can do a couple, and so people kind of see what's going on.
I mean, if we just do normal, we could also go get General and Yogg too.
Well,
shit, I didn't think about that.
You'd have to get Thorum though.
No, you got to get Kolagorn. You've got to get
Kolagorn,
Thorum. You
Cat
got to kill the cat lady. Yeah, we don't have enough time for all that because then you also have to do all the trash to general, which is like 30 minutes.
Got it.
If we had 2 now, I mean, we're getting through this quick enough where we definitely, once we get this down, we'll have plenty of time to do stuff. But I think we can do let's do a couple attempts on hard mode just to get the people that haven't seen the fight to get an idea, and let's work on the ice placement and the kiting. I'm gonna break the floor. Were you all good, Ina?
I think so.
Okay.
A mighty blow has been dealt to the Lich King. You have proven yourselves as able-bodied champions of the Argent Crusade. Together, we will strike against Ice Crown Citadel and destroy what remains of the Scourge. There is no challenge that we cannot face united.
You will have your challenge, Fordring.
Arthas, you are hopelessly outnumbered. Lay down
Do I need to
the
tank
crossbow
anything?
and I will grant you a
Yes, you will be tanking. You have to have 3 tanks for this fight on hard. There's 2 sets of adds that spawn, and for every one that they're by, they increase their damage and casting speed by 100%. So if there's 4 of them, it's 400%. It's like impossible to interrupt them.
Whoa.
Oh, someone had water walking on.
Dirty.
Good grief.
So I go splat.
Fucking Panda in her evil laugh.
Our guests
You know what you
have
did.
arrived, just as the master
Like scolding a
promised.
dog. What did you do?
Nothing.
It was left over from the PvP fight. I don't know what you're talking about.
Totally, I was told to water walk everybody.
Wait, isn't this like gonna be the 3rd time we killed this
Let
dude?
the warlocks get some shards.
Yes. Yeah, we did him normal the
Or is
first.
that a new
almost
Brakan?
second. No, this is a different guy.
Yeah,
I
it's a
mean, like
different
in
guy. Okay.
lore wise, yeah, this
Yeah.
is different. Yeah, that's a new Brakan. This is the guy from AN.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So is this part of the fight? Are we doing it right now? Or
No, there's just this little trash you got to clear. So the first part of the fight we need to clean up is we got to get. We'll have green on the boss. Palette and Tex, you guys will be on the ads, and basically he's gonna get tanked, spun away, and we want to have an ice orb on each of his back feet, and the ads are tanked right at his back and cleave. So we need to be hitting the boss and cleaving all 4 of the ads, but you also don't want all 4 of the ads close enough to each other that they are buffing each other. If that makes sense.
okay, so split
So
them up 2 and 2.
Yeah, so 2 and 2, and then we need to have. So Pala has the 1 set covered with AoE stun. Strange will have to help Utex because they have to be AoE stunned when they try to do their Shadow Strike. Because you don't want them to Shadow Strike.
It is interruptible, and you can, like, if you're
I have
in a
2
bind,
interrupts.
yeah, you have 2 interrupts, and you can also death grip them to interrupt it as well, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
Okay.
But
Is there
they
enough
absolutely
time?
have to interrupt. And they can. It's supposed to be that random, but most of the time it happens at the same time. It's weird because I think their abilities are like they can cast any one of them on the set timer. But so like you could get a submerge and a shadow strike off at the same time ish, or maybe that's after you stun them. I don't know. It gets kind of weird as the fight goes on, but the submerge should be on a timer, and the shadow strikes are kind of sort of not on a timer. They're on a queue, so they could like get screwed up.
It's one of those fights where having a pally and a warrior tank on the ads are really good because they can just completely lock them down without melee having to help.
Yeah,
But we
the
don't have that.
submerge you cannot interrupt, and it is a cast, so you just have to not get baited.
I mean, Tex is 80.
Yeah, but he would get destroyed.
Likely.
But these guys, they hit they have a mortal strike ability, and then they just hit freaking hard. All right, so I think what we need to do is get the ice on the right side first. So ideally what needs to happen, as Tex, since you're tanking, you can actually death grip the first ice so you can tank the set that's going to be on the right side over here where I'm at. So there's going to be the ice orbs that as soon as we engage them, you'll see the orbs in the air. You're going to death grip it, and we need to kill it. So everyone has to help kill it because it has 9,000 health. So you death grip it down, we kill it. Then wherever that's positioned, we need to then death grip the second one in and kill it so it's on his other foot. And then position his feet on the 2 ice pads. And then the ads will spawn. Basically they need to get misdirected to you and Pala. Because they'll spawn here and like at the back of the room. And they'll come walking in past the raid. And then you just, tank them in cleave range. We have to cleave them before the next set spawns. And then after 2 minutes or minute 40, he'll submerge and we'll go into phase 2. And we'll have to do the kite part. So phase 2, we're going to pop an ice back here in this part of the room. So once phase 2 starts, if a hunter could shoot an ice back here, that'll be the first one. So the raid will be in the middle. So remember, if you get if he focuses you and you're here in the middle DPSing, your kite path is going to be out because Green's gonna pull him out here with about 12 seconds left. So he's gonna submerge here, all right, where Star is. So if you're in the middle, your kite path is gonna be out this way. All right, we don't have any speed boost tonight because no Foxy. And then about this spot, we'll do the same bop rotation. This is probably where the person gets bopped. You then go curl around the ice, you stand by it, and you wait till 2 seconds left on your bop, and then you walk onto the ice, and then he gets frozen. So then the second set of ice will get popped down up to the right of the raid. I don't want to go up there, but do I have a flare?
Close.
Kind of in that area. So the second person's going to kite across this way and J-hook around behind. Same thing, you get bopped, you wait until there's 2 seconds, and then you walk onto the ice. The last person, you're just kiting as long as you can because you do not get ice because we only get 4 ice and we have 2 submerge phases. We're having DKs grip the ice at the start, Kiri, but the ice here in phase 2, I want the hunters to shoot it down. And specifically, if you can do it, just so then we don't have multiple people shooting them. So shoot an ice and kind of in this area, in the back of the room, and then 1 by the front. That way, we don't have like 2 of them get dropped on accident. All right, well, we'll give it a couple tries just to see if we can work on positioning. everyone, always stay on the boss for damage. But yeah, if it can't cleave, let us know so they can position them closer. Green Bear's main tanking the boss. Pala and Tex are on the ads. Check your consumes. You're gonna get the left one, but after the first one is down. So Tex, I want you to grip the first one on the right. We'll pop it, make sure we know it's at, and then grip the next one to kind of where his back foot is, or so it's close enough. So,
It's 35 seconds. Is that okay?
Well,
35-second cooldown on death grip.
No, well, yeah, Shadow's gonna get the second one.
Okay.
You'll get the first one. We'll see if this works. We were having issues with the positioning last week, so it's worth trying to practice this a little bit. All right, everybody's ready. Get up by star then. All right, here we go. Pull time to
Green
go.
Bear, Zala. Betty, make sure you've got Pala. I've got green. Tex.
Yep.
Tex.
This place will serve as your tomb.
See that ice thing to the right? Pull down Tex to his right foot.
I did. I pulled it exactly where you told me to.
No, okay. Well, this was just a scuffed because it.
You said to pull it on this tablet of stone right here.
No, on his foot, his left foot and his right foot.
Oh, I thought that was what the second one was going to be.
No, the first one was to go to his right foot over where I'm at now, and then we're going to position the second one based upon where that one got killed at. But
my bad. I thought you were jumping right here and telling me you're going to do it right here. Sorry.
No, I just couldn't get any closer to the boss without aggro. But yeah, we have to tank them on the ice so they don't submerge and then be in cleave so we can kill them.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at the right and I'm like, it never popped up. So yeah, this is white because these guys are going to just murder us. So they got 5 stacks of their buff. We'll do one more, see if we can get the setup, and then we'll swap it over to normal.
For some reason, I was picturing it as like the ice orb gave me a buff, and it was like it's following me or something. I don't know. So
I think cleave will Pala. People weren't really cleaving because they were in very bad position. I wasn't cleaving at all on that fight, so I think we'll be okay once we can get the positioning right.
You want to let Shadow pull the first one down because he knows where it'll go, and then Tex can pull the next one down to the left.
I get it now.
But they didn't get pulled in the right spot last week anyway, so we'll let Tex do it. I think it's better because he's gonna be tanking the set right there. So we need to have multiple people to know where to pull it to. So, and if we don't have DKs around, we gotta have hunters that shoot it down. So we just have to be able to adjust. I mean, really, we should be pulling both of them and killing them at the same time, so they're right in positioning. But it just never worked out like that last week.
Is there going to be an orb that's better than another to pull down?
They're
kind of moving, right?
Well, yeah, you want to grab it instantly. As soon as it spawns, you want to pull that one right to the right and above him down because it's going to be in almost the right spot if you can do it right away.
Pretty much the furthest two back.
So I'm actually going to change up just a little bit. You guys are still pulling the same ones, but I want to have DPS split up between left and right. So DPS watching the right orb, I want Zala, Taki, Strange, the Messenger, and then the left orb I want Truth, Cheshire, myself, Astral, Vanquished, and if I didn't call your name, watch the right orb.
I mean, last time that we just did it, when I pulled it down, I hit it with Howling Blast and it dropped.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we're splitting DPS so it just they get pulled and killed like right in the right spot. I mean, it seems like a silly thing, but this is key to the fight. We have to have those orbs pulled down in the right spot. Because if we don't get them in the right spot, we're just making the fight way harder on ourselves than it needs to be. And it's already hard enough when you get to phase 3.
So can I just pull the one down right away, or you want me to wait until it's
Yeah, I
down?
want you and Tex to just, as soon as you see them, just click on them and pull them.
Okay.
I've got people assigned to help kill, so they should just die. Like, they should just pop almost immediately. Yeah, I would only assign one carry. I just want multiple people watching it just so we can just make sure they die right when they hit the ground. There's a feast down that was over here, guys, if you need food. All right, everybody's ready. Get up by me on this little swirly circle or square. All right, here we go.
This place will serve as your tomb.
What?
Hold on. Okay, nothing.
I literally can't click it. What the fuck?
Yeah, I can't even.
I can't target it. It's not targetable. I swear. I don't know.
Now one did. He's got to get backed up. Pull him back just a bit. Green. No, when the ads are just killing people. Yeah, that's fine. It's a wipe. The ads are just murdering everyone. So, all right, we'll swap it over to normal. Yeah, you gotta. We just have to be. This setup has to be like bang, 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 and everyone's just kind of sleeping on it. I know they're tough to click though. I don't know if there's a better way to handle that. We'll have to figure it out. If there's a macro to target or what, but.
Yeah, I'll get the macro. I know there's a macro, but.
Yeah, Pepe said target frost sphere. I think on normal we only need 2 tanks.
It's gonna be weird though because there's like multiple targets with that name. Like if it's not the closest one, it's not gonna target the right one.
It should be in your view,
It'll
though.
be out of range. It'll target the closest one though.
But like the closest, like there's some that spawn behind where we start, right? Like
They're
so,
still not closer though.
It'll default to which way you're facing.
That or like later or something should be able to.
Let's don't zone in yet, guys. Please, when you release, do not zone in. Make sure everyone releases, and then Ines swap it over to.
Okay, my bad.
It's fine. It'll boot everyone out. Once.
It just reload your screen. That's all it does.
Yeah. So since we just do 2 tanks, you can go DPS on this one, Tex, but I still have you pull the first orb. It's basically gonna be the same spot to his right. It's just 2 ads, right? On normal.
Yeah.
Yes, it goes from 4 to 2, and the health goes down by like a
ton. Yeah.
Like 2 million, I think.
But if you want to try out macro on this one, see if it works. It'd be the same orb, same side, and everything. If I could switch to once everyone gets in, it'll probably reload us. There it goes. Feast down up here. We're unlimited ice orbs on this, but let's try to do the same ice. So Carrie, if you can shoot down the one in the back over here first, and then once that one pops, then we'll shoot the one in the front. I just kind of want to get people used to that same pattern. even though we're unlimited, just at least get that bit of practice in. I think we did. Was the bop order last week? Was it Verthal Strange Pala? Is that the order we did?
That sounds right. We'll go with that.
Okay.
I'm going to say yes. That's exactly what
I don't
we
think
did.
it really matters, but I just wanted to make sure. But... Food, guys. There's a feast down right here. A lot of people missing food. All right, everybody's ready. Here we go. Get up to me.
Place will serve as your
Well, yep, it did not target the closest one. By the way.
There's one.
All right. We're unlimited on all. Doesn't matter. Merge in 20. Get ready to... Alright, go ahead and move him out to the left, Green. Get used to doing that. Move out to the left. So he doesn't hit that first time. Alright, he's down. There she's at. First person that gets targeted, you're going to the back. Yep, so just... Yeah, don't be in front of that. Move out of the way of the spikes. Can someone get markup? All right, go ahead and bop.
No bop.
There's no bop on him. Nope,
supposed
bop.
to be Verth.
That's what, yeah. Kill the scarabs,
Hey.
everybody.
It's grade. Y'all need me still?
Right, it's on Verthal this time. No, this is just we just keep using the ice. We got 20 seconds. He's just gonna hit the next one. I think. It's on fire. Goes back at 10.
So what is? Explain what's going on here.
He hits when he goes under the ice. He gets frozen. Watch the
The
spikes.
ice
guys.
meaning
Watch
the
spikes.
ice
The ice on
patches
the
we made.
Yeah, the ice patches.
Okay.
You have to set yourself up behind it, so he gets frozen. But it's a little limited on hard mode. You only get 6 total ice for the whole fight.
But we also need ice for the ads.
Yes. On
We
hard
cast
mode,
in a-
you have the 2 ices that are next that you don't ever want them to get hit by the ball.
Which are these 2 that we're next to right now?
Yeah. Oh. Kind of. They're not. They shouldn't be in this positioning at all. It's a very bad position.
Where should they be?
They should be 1 on each of his back leg.
Where he is right now?
Well, the gap is fine, but he's like not.
He's turned, right?
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Need more damage on these. Cleavage. Because I just got another set.
Right, 5%. He's gonna. And
I might.
getting ready to switch. Get ready to pop. Right at 30. Just go ahead.
Shall overtake you.
Green went down. Okay. I think we don't have to killing the next set of ads though. Wants to army and just have them pick up the next set of ads.
But there's no more in normal after you phase.
Oh, okay.
Let those heals work down a little bit more.
Yeah, you just do so much less damage with that on normal. So we got some stuff to work on with positioning on that for sure.
Yeah, we're really not going to, Juke.
Yeah, so now when it gets into hard mode though, instead of doing 10% per tick, like he's doing on normal, he does 30%. So the health bars they sink way faster, and you want to make sure we'll have passive healing set up in all the groups with the shamans and whatever we can. So you're only healing the 5 penetrating cold targets and the tanks. Loot's up if you want it. So yeah, sorry, Tex, a bit of a crash course into that. So basically, yeah, what you want is you want an ice patch here on the one back foot, and you want another one like right here. So both of his back feet are in the ice patches, and you guys are tanking the 2 sets of ads right at his feet. So we can cleave the ads down because we need to kill each pack before the next one spawns and be DPSing the boss at the same time.
Where should the second or third and fourth ice spheres be killed?
So
theoretically,
that's for the kite phase. We always want to drop where Mark's at right here is where number 3 will drop. And number 4 will be up over at see where Vanquish is jumping.
Okay.
That's number 4, and then number 5 and 6 are the same spots for the second submerge phase. So we get 2 ices per submerge phase, and then we are completely out of ice, and we have to get them to phase 3 by that point.
Yeah, only one in normal mode.
Yep. I saw my own in my bag still, and I thought I was doing double
We're
again.
heading to VOA, guys, just as a head. Yeah. Go ahead and head to VOA, and we'll knock that boss out real quick.
You do want to come get your loot, though, I'm sure.
Don't forget to
and
close
so
the
our
raid
limiting
before
factor on heroic for that fight is the phase 3 leeching swarm.
The limiting factor is initially is the 6 ice, so you have to get him to 30% health in 2 submerge phases. So that's the first hurdle.
Well, yeah, that's just a.
Then the second hurdle is killing
orchestration.
him. So his leeching swarm does damage to the entire raid, and it heals him for the damage he does. So you want to keep pretty much the entire raid at like no more than 250 health, unless they get penetrating cold, or they're the tanks. Otherwise, he'll just heal for more than the damage we can do to him.
250.
250, yes.
That's like 1% of everybody's health.
Yep.
Oh, that was 30%.
How do
You gotta keep them under 30.
So what you
30%
do
or under.
is one group has a Shadow Priest, which is me. I have passive healing, Vampiric Embrace. You have your non-resto shamans put healing stream totems down, and then you have, depending on that, then you have Ret Pally running whatever Ret Pally does. I always forget what it is.
It's just Divine Storm.
Divine Storm. So you try to have some sort of passive healing in every group. So that's enough to keep the people alive.
Oh, so 30% of 250 is a really small amount, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
How do we get everybody to that point?
Oh, he'll get everyone to that point. He does.
Oh,
It's
okay.
30% of
I
their
get
health
it.
every tick. So he'll chunk everyone down really fast.
Okay, but
The
it never
hard
kills
part-
them, right? It's just 30% the whole time. Okay.
Well, they can die there's some other thing that's why you have to keep them above like 250 health, because they can die to something. I just don't know what it is.
Are tanks an exception? Are we trying to keep them
It's-
to full, or
I think it's 30% of current health fire, not total. Yeah.
Tanks.
right? But I mean, how much are the Nerubians
Tanks-
hitting for?
It's a bit, and they do you have to keep interrupting them, and they do the mortal strike is the hard part. It's not that they hit hard, but they're also reducing the healing that you're taking. And then what we found on 10 man is the main tank's the one that's getting completely rocked by the boss. Because he's freezing the main tank, and he's doing increased damage, and the nature damage, it's just a lot.
Yeah, I mean, what's 2 seconds? So what's 30% of 70%? That would be 21%. That's 50. He's doing at least 50% of the tank's health every 2 seconds from Leeching Swarm. Not to mention what he hits with melee.
And then you have 5 people randomly in the rig getting penetrating cold that does 6,000 damage every 3 seconds for 18 seconds. So the healers then have to keep those people alive on top of the tanks taking damage.
Fun.
Yeah, it's like, here's 5 fights that are kind of tough on heroic, and then here's one.
There's
fight
also an
that's-
impale. Okay.
Yeah. I know Paladin Green's group got him down on 10. We got him to 4% last week.
What's that?
A noob.
We got him down.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Paladin Green's group got him down.
Yeah.
Sari was the last one alive, evasion tanking, but it counts.
Doesn't matter. It's sex.
On heroic or just normal?
Heroic.
Oh, nice.
Wait, was that the last one? I thought there were like 5 people left. It's just the tank died and he looked at me.
Well, it's been a week, so the story gets better and better as you go forward.
We were
last call.
Yeah, we were really close, and I think Pala pointed out one thing that almost guarantee if we had done it differently, we would have got him down. And then we lost a mage for the last couple of attempts.
Sorry.
That's all right. We just switched it to normal and finished. But with having we didn't realize that the ads had a mortal strike, and so we had the wrong beacon target set up.
No, similar with us. It's like Fox didn't realize it didn't have her debuff thing turned on. Loot Master. Oh, did you already close the raid, Ina?
Yes, she did.
Yep.
Okay.
Mark, I got your stuff too.
All right. Well, what does the new VOA guy do?
Not
Anybody
much.
know?
Stay out of
He
fire.
does a fire breath.
He's actually easier than the second boss in here.
Yeah, he's basically what, Ignis?
You just sidestep it.
Model. Yeah.
Don't stand
What'd
in
you
fire
guys
and
call
don't
Mark?
aggro.
I feel like that was very nice.
Oh, standing in fire.
If I don't
TB is
stand in
standing
the
in
fire,
fire.
how will the healers parse?
You have to presume that the healers are paying attention too. Some of us were still running.
How would I presume that the healers are?
You're still running.
That's no assumption is the mother of all fuck ups.
Or just fucks. Is that how you get fucked? Wow, silence, guys. Disappointed. Is that gonna be her new alt? I'll let you tell her that one. Oh my god.
Bucksies and funsies.
That name.
Those would be our 2 new alts.
Wouldn't that be awesome? I mean, it goes so well with Fat Cox, who is still in guild, even though he hasn't been playing.
It's wild. Bears are, so tonight we got as much done in an hour and a half tonight that we got done in 2 nights last week.
Do we want to do the other
Pretty
2
good.
bosses just for the badges?
They're the lower. I don't think they're up. They're the other badges, aren't they? They're not the
They're
triangle.
gonna be the one, but you could still trade them down to get gems though.
Alright, are we up here? Someone throw an int out real quick. A bunch of people missing it. And I guess Rogue Sneaks Kings. Yeah. I mean, they do all have a chance to drop the mount, so. Alright, here we go. They're eventually, they're like an achievement to kill all of them within like so many seconds. One more boss though, right? That's Hero 5.
How far do I need to run away?
Oh, that? Don't worry about it. Just don't stand in the fire like fire's doing.
But his parses.
I was watching it, like, is he gonna move?
You never know. Sometimes he lags out. Then we watch fire walk into the ends of the earth.
Looks like a chamois some.
Multiple paladin crab.
Elemental shaman.
Give me P garbage.
Yeah, well, I guess let's just
Yeah,
go.
I need to take ratios off because there's been a lot of PvP crap.
It won't take long to kill the other 2.
Paladin.
Mount
People
drops.
are taking the portal.
Huh?
I
Oh,
think it's taking the portal.
No paladins want these.
only lost 1
Congrats,
so far.
Oh.
And we're gonna kill the other 2, guys.
Okay.
Extra
Do we need to
badges so you can
summon,
get some gems.
Priest, mage, warlock.
Hey, someone kicked the portal.
Priest? No, that's just.
Congrats, Taki.
Oh, wait. What?
Priest,
Oh,
mage,
that's
warlock.
weird. Oh, it's a waste PvP. Okay, I thought it was a token. But I didn't know they could drop waste PvP stuff. When someone
Paladin?
gets a chance, can you guys put a summoning point out after these 2?
My PvP is holy, so do you guys want that?
Strange, we gotta get some free stuff.
Yeah, man. Let me know.
I got some sweet new gloves.
I got a DK Rick. Yeah, terrible.
We can just solo. I mean, I can solo tank this one. Anybody else wants to go DPS? I think that's what we did last time. Oh, we're summoning Cheshire back. Hold on. Don't pull the boss yet. All the markers are removed. All right, here we go. Arrow 5. Don't AoE that. That's good. Just kill the one. He's just gonna respawn him. I'll kill that.
Warrior, Hunter, Shaman, Crab.
Oh, it's all previous tier as well.
Hunter Shaman.
I don't know if anyone. I guess people. It's probably not easy to get though, is it?
Druid.
You get it for free.
Well,
Bunch of badges.
Taki's gonna tank the warder here.
Hunter Shaman. Bears.
No, thank you. Those can at least get disenchanted though, right?
They cannot.
Son of a.
Yeah, you can't just eat any of the stuff in here. Other than, well, I'm guessing the normal tier, maybe you could.
No, we haven't been able to in the past.
Okay. But yeah, I know the PvP stuff you can. Okay, the misery's in. All right, everybody's here. Hero 5.
almost like our gear got way too good for this guy.
Not quite good enough for Gord to tank.
Mm-hmm.
Or Taki.
Whoa, he threw me down the hallway. What the fuck? I'm coming back, I promise.
Yeah, maybe the tanks still need more gear.
I'll just say that that hasn't happened for a while. Bears, me being at the very top.
You made it though.
Shaman.
I mean,
It won't last.
there for a hot second, it was Artie and I were like struggling to try to get more healing out than Vire's Shadow.
Oh, you kidding me? Astro probably just had his cat playing for him.
All right. That's it for tonight, guys. Even done 18 minutes early.
DK. You want all of that, Tex?
It's really good. I was surprised that
Yes.
we got
Fighting for it with myself.
got through those that quick this week. That was really good.
Yeah.
What's the daily today?
Gundrak.
Rogue?
I still need
Any
it,
user?
Pepe. If you need DPS.
I'll do it. Strange will do it.
Yeah, same here. It's like,
I want to heal it.